This is Scoop with Coop. I'm your host, Coop, and we back and we better than ever, baby. But today I have a special guest with me because it's the NBA Finals. And you know, I gotta get into matchups. We have the Miami Heat versus the Denver Nuggets. And if you ask me, I didn't see this one coming. But the Cardinals, you that down bad to where you had to drop DHop. You crazy. With the special guest I have with me. Today I have with me Tone.
Tone, come on, baby. You know what it is. Gotta get into the finals, man.
Coop, didn't I tell you to turn that TV on?
How far?
Yep.
Right now?
He the GOAT.
You sick.
He number one.
You crazy.
Some of them don't got the eye for it.
I feel like both of y'all are being a little disrespectful with all the respect to the champs thing. You see 2 to 3 people a game trying to block you? People don't understand the impact. Both of those two teams, they're not moving me. Because it's about to get real juicy. It's about to get juicy.
This is Scoop with Coop. Like I said, we back and we better than ever, baby. It's the NBA Finals edition, and little did I know, I was going to see Denver versus Miami. We get a 1 from the West, and we get an 8 from the East. Now, looking at Miami, this is a team that they were on the verge of not even making the playoffs. Why? Because they lost their first play-in tournament game to the Hawks. And then, boom, you backdoor, you get in the playoffs, you get the 8 seed, you run through the Bucks, and then you just stay on a tear, and you find your way to the NBA Finals. Now, looking at this, in this series, who do we think is going to be the X factor on Miami's side and then Denver's side? And what makes them the X factor in this series?
Well, you got to think about the fact they lost Tyler Hero, too.
Yeah.
Due to injury. So, to be honest with you, I didn't even see them making it this far.
No.
Because I was telling my partner the other day, like, the Miami Heat is just a team full of, like, great role players. Like, no, like, I ain't like, how many superstars on there? Like, what, Bam, Jimmy Buckets, who else?
We gonna call Bam a superstar?
I would call Bam a superstar.
Oh, my goodness.
You don't think Bam a superstar?
I hate Bam.
I
Honestly, I appreciate, being a basketball fan, I appreciate what he does.
Yeah.
But if you were to just ask me what I think about Bam Adebayo, I'm going to tell you he's sorry. Because what people talk him up to be, I feel like he's not that. And maybe it's the offensive things that he does on offense as far as when it comes to scoring that I just don't like. Because, for example, watching this past series,
85% free throw?
Watching this past series, think about when it comes to exploiting mismatches and exploiting matchups. If you get Derek White in the post, if you get Marcus Smart in the post, if you get a guard in the post, you supposed to dog him.
But these are like, I can't speak for Derek White, but I know for a fact like Marcus Smart, that's a dog guard. Like he's not gonna give up easy. But I feel what you're saying. You 6'6".
You know what I'm saying? You play center on this Miami team. You're the big. You get that matchup. It's supposed to be barbecue chicken. So that's my problem with Bam.
So you feel like he's weak?
I feel like he's soft.
Okay.
I feel like Bam is soft.
Yeah, let me rephrase that because weak and soft, it's a difference. It's a difference.
That's my problem with him, man.
I mean, if you don't like Bam, though, then you got to say the same thing about DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton is a sissy.
Okay, cool.
DeAndre Ayton is it's a little bit of a difference between being soft and being a crybaby.
So who do you think a crybaby in the league besides him?
Besides Ayton?
Yeah.
Like
what's your I want to see I want to know because that's gonna come back to the point of like you don't think that Bam's superstar? Like okay, so answer that.
No. Jimmy Butler is a superstar. Bam Adebayo is not a superstar.
You don't think so? What do you think he is?
Just a wingman. Like he's a good
player,
Robin.
A good player.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's one of the best defenders in the league. He's one of the best defenders in the league. I think his playmaking is very underrated. To be big.
I watched that the other day, like game What that was when they was going up 3?
Yeah. Like, he creates
He
a lot
taking
of
the
offense
ball,
for
he taking
them.
the ball.
Yeah.
I
He
seen
creates
that, bro.
people don't talk about him creating offense.
I seen that.
But when it comes to, like I said, when he gets in the post, and even when he catches the ball at the free throw line, I never know, on a game-to-game basis, I can't be like, okay, Bam is going to get me this, Bam is going to do this, Bam is going to score, Bam is going to take advantage of that matchup. Because I literally never know. There's never a game where I'm just like, okay, Bam is going to go out and get his 6 assists.
Yeah.
Bam is going to go out and score his 20 to 23 points. I just never know. We saw one night during the last series, he went 4 for 16 with 11 points. I'm like, dude, that can't happen.
Yeah.
That can't happen against somebody like the Nuggets.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Even coming to that, like, them playing the Nuggets, whoever played the Nuggets in the East, if it wasn't like, say, for instance, like, I was talking about this with my boss, like, I really wanted the 76ers to win. I wanted them to go to the finals so bad, bro.
What?
I wanted them to go to the finals so bad because I feel like that would have been the best matchup for the Nuggets. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I don't understand how they lost though. Like, I just don't. I feel like it was more so like, actually, no, I do. I feel like they lost the same way Boston lost. Giving up. They gave up. And B gave up. I can't really remember. Actually, I do remember. And B gave up, Harden gave up. The only person on that team that was actually doing something was Tyrese Maxey. That actually was trying to put in effort if he was watching.
I've been one of those people I'll say the past 2 years, because last year I was on the train too, about the whole Doc Rivers not being the guy.
You see who they got now, right?
Yeah, they got Nick Nurse.
Bro, that's crazy.
I don't think he's the answer either.
I don't either.
I don't know, honestly, with that roster, with that team, I don't know what you do. Because you got James Harden, who was a great playmaker. You have Embiid, but I think now James Harden leaves.
Yeah, he's leaving.
He's leaving.
It's rumored.
I saw a rumor today, something about Van Vliet coming, who being a potential suitor in Philly.
Van Vliet?
Yeah. I mean, he played for Nick Nurse.
Yeah.
So I was okay.
There's so much hype behind Nick Nurse, bro. I don't know, like.
He's a good coach.
He'd be a good coach.
Not a great offensive-minded guy.
I wouldn't say that either.
I know it was rumored like, okay, hire Nick Nurse and then go get D'Antoni and then boom, you keep Harden. I'm not a supporter of that.
Not a supporter of that either. Like, even then, it's like Harden not gonna be there.
He's not.
He's not. He's finna leave.
He is.
I don't understand why, but he's gonna leave.
All right, well, that's enough about James. Let's get back into the NBA Finals. Because just thinking about this, the matchup we all want to see, I can't blame anybody.
Yeah.
You get Bam versus Jokic, and we've seen Jokic kill everybody. You get Gobert and Towns. You kill 80.
Murder.
You get Anthony Davis, and we like, Anthony Davis is the one. Like, Anthony Davis going to be the one.
Homicide.
Killed him.
Homicide.
And then we see Rui with a backside 80 helping. We're like, oh, the Lakers figured it out. Killed him.
Murder by association.
So, looking at this series, I'm like, Bam has to be the guy. Bam has to be the guy. And I know we talk about Bam. Bam's playmaking, I really do believe Bam's playmaking is underrated.
Very, very, very underrated.
But when it comes to Bam exploiting matchups, you get Derek White, you get Marcus Smart. You gotta go attack.
Yeah.
And you passing it out. That's not winning. He solves. So just looking at this, Denver and Miami, they both shoot about 21 free throws a game this postseason. So there's no big discrepancy and there's no big gap.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, Miami makes 13 threes a game. Denver makes 12 a game.
Yeah.
That's no big gap.
Not a big gap at all.
Tell you what the big gap is going to come. This series is going to be in a duos. This is going to be a duo series like most series are, honestly. Best duo is going to win. Jamal Murray averaging 27. Jokic averaging 29. Jimmy Butler averaging 27 to 28.
Yeah, 27.
Bam Adebayo averaging 16.
16.
Yeah, That's the big difference. So what's gonna be to you? What's gonna be the big difference in this NBA Finals?
Unless Bam can out rebound Jokic, which I highly doubt, because Jokic is just like the only big man that I can think that can compete with him is of course Joel. But even then, I feel like Jokic still come on top of Joel, because Joel's not getting as many rebounds as Joker is. Like Joker is just like you want to talk about fundamentally sound basketball players? The best basketball player in the NBA right now. Gotta be.
I can't argue nobody saying I still be riding behind Giannis being the best in the world, but when somebody tells me now, Jokic is the best in the world, I say that is okay.
Yeah, I forgot about Giannis. No. I forgot about Giannis. I forgot.
Don't forget about that guy.
I forgot about Giannis. So okay, yeah, when I think Giannis for sure, and then Joel.
What matchup outside of Bam and Jokic are you most interested in seeing this series?
Jimmy and Jamal.
Jimmy and Jamal?
Yes, that's anticipated. I want to see that. I want to see Jimmy and Jamal, and I want to see. You didn't get that Kevin Love take, huh? I like that one.
Kevin Love?
Kevin Love versus MP.
Okay. Kevin Love wasn't able to get minutes last series, and I think he'll be able to get them this series. But you're looking at Kevin Love. He can't. I'm not gonna say he can't keep up with Aaron Gordon.
Oh,
but
Kyle Lowry, Bruce Brown.
Both real scrappy guys.
Real scrappy guys.
I don't like Kyle Lowry though.
I mean,
he's a dog. He's a dog. I give you all that grind.
I love Bruce Brown. I love Bruce Brown, bro.
You gotta get
Bruce
paid.
Brown is such a on my slips.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce Brown's my guarantee, bro. I'm taking his 11 for sure because he dropped in 16.
Dude, he was killing the Lakers.
What?
He was killing the Lakers and letting them know about it. Looking at if you were to give me a series prediction, I've been hearing a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Coop, the series is gonna be a sweep. Coop, the series is gonna end in 5.
Okay.
But I'm here with Tone today. Tone, who's winning this series, and how many games is it gonna go?
Easy. Nuggets. I say Nuggets. I'll say it's a sweep, bro. It's a sweep. I call it a sweep, bro. If it's not a 4-0 sweep, it's like a 4-1 sweep.
4-1 sweep. A gentleman's exit.
4-1.
Okay. Now this is where I have a different opinion.
They gonna get one win.
Who, Miami?
Yeah, they gonna get one win.
Will it be on the road or will it be at home?
At home.
At home?
No. Because I ain't lie, they surprised me putting people away if they on crib, bro. Away, they put some people on. I ain't lie, bro. They did Boston
Goons.
Too bad, bro. Too bad. So I say probably. I don't know, bro. That's a hard one.
It is.
That's a hard one. I know. Okay, so I know the Nuggets are gonna win for sure. But I can't give you the record though. If it's not a 4-1, then it's gonna be gotta be a 4-2.
4-2?
4-2.
Okay.
But I can see Miami getting back-to-back wins for sure. I can see them going down by 2, getting 2 wins back-to-back, tie the series, and then everything else is just Nuggets all the way.
Okay. Let me give you the scoop. Okay. Now, last night I got an email, and it was from the NBA, and it was titled "The Script." I said, what could this possibly be? I opened the email, and it would be criminal if I told you just game by game what was going to happen. So I'll just give you the final prediction because I'm the Scoop. They sent me the email, and I'm able to give you this whether you believe me or not.
Okay. I'm listening.
No, I won't get in trouble for this.
What Adam Silver told you, bro?
Mr. Silver told me. He said, Scoop, this game will end in 6.
6.
I said, okay. That's what it started with. The paragraph. That's what it started with. I said, wow. Then I said, Adam, who's gonna win? I just scrolled to the bottom. I didn't want to look at every game. I wanted to be surprised. It said the Denver Nuggets are gonna win the NBA Finals in 6 games against the Heat. I said, wow. So what I do think is, honestly and truthfully, I think Miami can get 2 games. I have been having, like I said, I've had a lot of people say it's going to end in 4, end in 5. It won't, okay? Because you're going to get nights. You're going to get nights where your Gabe Vincent, your Struces, your Robinson, your Lowry, they all going to be hitting. Yeah. Caleb Martin, they're going to be hitting.
That's why I said, I feel like they get some wins back to back.
Yeah, it's nothing you're going to be able to do about it. So who am I going for? I'm going for the Heat. But honestly and truthfully, I want to see Jimmy get his.
Okay.
I want to see Jimmy get his. I want to see Spoelstra win another one. I want to see an 8 take out on 1. Like, it's just a great story. Like, an 8 seed who lost the first playing game, made the playoffs. They came through, and it's like, okay, this.
Anybody ever done that before?
No. You got to think about it. We just started this playing and stuff. So it's like, wow.
Yeah. This one's like first in history, huh?
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
An 8 taking out on 1 in the finals. Just thinking about the roll, they knocked off a 1, and this going to be the second one they knock off in this playoff run. So it's just like, that would be an amazing story. So that's enough of that. I have a thing for you. We're going to play a game. If I give you $10, I'm gonna give you $10 to spend. I hand you a $10 bill. And then I'm going to give you a list. I want you to make your NBA, this is a build an NBA player list.
Okay.
In this list, we have shooting, playmaking, athleticism, and we have defense.
Okay, I got it.
We have a tier of $5, $4, $3, $2, and $1. So I'm going to give you the list, and I want you to make your NBA player, and I want you to give him a name. In doing this, I'm only going to give you 30 seconds.
30 seconds? Bro, you're going to have to give me more time than that.
30 seconds. And your time starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, bet. Shooting, I'm taking Al Horford. Easy. That's $2. I got $8 left. Playmaking, I'll take JB. That's $1. No cap. Athleticism, I got $8 left. I'll take. Give me Jalen. And then for defense, what that is, I'll take. That is 6. I got give me for defense. Give me Jimmy. And I still got $1 to spare. I got $1 to spare.
So if you were to give this player, if you were to give him a height, what would be this player's height?
6'7".
He'd be 6'7"?
6'7".
6'7",
like 190.
Okay. So you shoot like Al Horford.
Okay.
So you don't have a strap. You don't have a strap. Man, he don't have a strap.
Bro, that's one of the best follow shooters I've ever seen.
I'm not saying Al Horford got a strap. That's $2. For playmaking, you took JB. And then for athleticism, you took, who did you take for athleticism?
Jalen.
You took Jalen Green, so you can jump out the gym. Then the defense, you took Jimmy Buckets. Okay? So you have 6'7". Who would you name this guy?
6'7"? Oh, he's for sure European.
European?
European.
Okay.
He's European for sure. I'm going to name him Vlad Yusevich. Vlad Yusevich, bro.
Okay, we're gonna start with shooting, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, okay. I'm gonna take Julius Randle for $3. We're gonna take Julius Randle shooting. And then I gotta rock with my boy JB. Y'all can say what y'all want about his playmaking. I'm rocking with JB for playmaking for $4. Athleticism, oh man, that's $4. I'm gonna go with Jalen Green for athleticism. I need to be able to jump out the gym, and I'm left with $2. Baby, I'm taking Drew Holiday, defend and lock up anybody in the perimeter.
I ain't lie, bro. Your player way better.
I'm telling you, that player
you
is
thought about
hard.
that. You thought about that.
You know what I'm saying? If I had this player, I make him just like I make my 2K players. I'll make him 6'8".
6'8". Okay.
And his name is gonna be the Scoop.
Scoop.
That's me. I mean,
Oh,
first name D, last name Scoop.
The Scoop.
The Scoop with Coop.
Man, that's a good player. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm telling you.
That's a good player.
But this is the Scoop with Coop. I'm your host Coop, and we'll be right back to just tap into a little bit of DHop conversation. This is Scoop with Coop. I'm your host Coop, and man, DHop got cut by the Cardinals. I mean, I understand y'all were bad, but you didn't even get a bag of chips. Okay? So how do we feel about the DHop cut? And where do you think DHop fits best? And what team? What's that one team you're like, okay, I want DHop to go here?
Okay, so doing my research based off of like what's going on, I heard the Cardinals cut him because first off, bro go for how much? Like what? 30.25.
Dog, he's expensive.
30.25 mil, and then he was out for how many seasons?
Wasn't out. He was. I know last year he was suspended. He was suspended. Yeah, some off-season stuff.
And then
came back and he performed.
Yeah, performed, and then he had the ACL thing.
He was sitting out game. He didn't want to play for them, man.
Yeah. But
who's some teams you like? Okay, D-Hop, like I can see you fit here. And what's the one team you just like? Okay, I want D-Hop to go there.
Going based on what he's been saying, what he said in the interview was he wanted a good offense, good offense, good defense.
Right.
He's been really poking at the Chiefs bad. He's been poking at Josh Allen and them bad. Yeah. So I would say I could see him wanting to go to the Chiefs and wanting to go to the Bills. But to go to the Chiefs, I feel like they'll have to give up Kadarius Toney.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
Wait, what? Like, nah, it's like he could just join the team. Just like if they share interest.
Yeah. If they share interest and if they're going to pay him, they got to pay him. He's going to be a number 2.
I don't think they're going to pay that much. He's going to have to take a pay cut.
It's fine. If you want to win.
Take a pay cut.
At that point, it gets to be, okay, at this point in your career, you're 30, you don't have a ring, you've never competed just deep into the playoffs. Okay, so receivers don't last in the league just super long.
32.
He still has some in the tank.
35.
Yeah, barely.
35.
He still has a little bit in the tank. So looking at teams, okay, we've heard chatter around the Chiefs and the Bills. The Chiefs just shows you they can do it without a star number one. They just won a Super Bowl without Tyreek Hill.
I don't think they're tripping off him.
So I don't think they really just necessarily want him because it's like then you have to get into contract negotiations and you have to pay him. It's like, bye, you can walk. The Bills, I believe he would fit better there because Stephon Diggs is there and Gabe Davis, I feel like he'd be a wonderful number 3. I don't think he is a Super Bowl number 2.
Yeah.
And granted, they don't have a run game, but I just would like Gabe Davis to be a 3. He'd be the best, probably the best 3 in the league. He'd be one of the best 3 in the league.
Bro, what's his name? Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
That's who would take him though.
The thing with them is they have Keenan, Mike Williams. They just drafted somebody.
Yeah.
So they, ain't gonna throw him in there.
I seen the stupidest thing. They was like, he's going back to Houston.
Hey man, look,
bro, for what? Because
you gotta look in the mirror. What do you want? What do you want out of your career? Do you want to chase a ring? Do you want to get paid? Like, what do you want?
Why would he go back to Houston? He ain't not getting a ring at Houston. Like, they're rebuilding.
He knows he's not getting a ring. That's what I'm saying. What do you want? What do you want out of your career?
He really, really wants to go to the Chiefs. Really, he said it every year.
That means he want a ring. But I just don't see. I don't see a common. I don't see
interest.
Reason for them to.
They already good.
Yeah, you just won a Super Bowl with Juju Smith, and you let him walk. You're like, bye. Okay, you got your ring. Bye.
Bye. Like, good.
Cool on you.
Chilling.
So if I had to pick a team,
unless you're gonna take a $5 million contract, come on.
They're
not doing that.
If I had to pick a team, before we go, if I had to pick a team, I want to see a reunion. Okay. I want to see Deshaun Watson. I want to see it. And the thing is, when we started this whole Deandre Hopkins got cut. I don't understand why nobody talked about. Okay, yeah, he's going to Cleveland. I don't get it. They have that offense. If it doesn't look like what it looked like at the end of last season with Deshaun Watson not having a full off season, they were bad. Yeah. But with a full off season, I think that offense will be incredible.
That is a logical pick, though.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a logical pick. He also said he want to play with Lamar, but that's not happening.
Lamar Hurts.
Yeah, they just got Hurts. Ooh, Philly.
That's nasty. And you know the way they've been dealing cards,
Philly.
They'll slide.
Who they wide receiver?
In Philly?
Yeah.
A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith.
A.J. Brown. Ooh.
And then you had other guys around him like Quez Watkins and who's my boy, Zach Pascal. But I mean, they need one more guy.
Antonio Brown and the DHop collab is crazy.
Dude. Dog. Crazy. I'm not Antonio. A.J. Brown. I'm sorry if I said Antonio Brown. A.J. Brown.
He's saying A.J. Brown.
Yeah. But if I had two teams I want him to go to, the Browns, and then just because I'm a Saints fan, man, I got to throw it in. If he went to the Saints, I'd be very happy.
You'll be happy?
I'd be happy.
I don't know. I can't see it, bro. I can't see it. I ain't lying. If the Chiefs pick him up, though, that's crazy. I ain't lying. That's overkill.
We can say goodbye. I mean, he's a great. I mean, I know I've been seeing a lot of reports and articles that he can't beat anybody down the field. He's not a vertical threat.
A lot of people say that. I ain't lying. That's not even his player, though.
I don't care.
That's not even him. Like, he's not a create space person.
When it comes to contested catches, find his spots in zones. He is one of the smartest receivers in the league. He uses his body, he uses his hands better than anybody in the league. He's still one of the best receivers in the league. I'm gonna this year I'm gonna take him probably. I'm gonna take him on my top 5 and just consider him a top 10 receiver still in the league. Okay.
Top 10 right now.
He's a top 10 receiver in the league.
I can agree with that.
I'm gonna take him on my top 5.
I can agree. Top 5?
I'm gonna take him out. I had him in my top 5 last year. I'm taking him out. No, I'm taking him out now. But it's just
that's too much. That's too many. Like if you go to Cleveland, if you go to the Chiefs, bro, that's too much. Like so many options. You know what I mean? There's too many options. Then you got Travis,
Chiefs,
there's Tony,
MVS.
Yeah, bro. Like there's too many options.
They got all them dudes at running back.
Too many.
If anybody can make it happen, it's Andy Reid, though. Yeah. And that's one thing I say, put Andy Reid and Pat Mahomes together. This is Scoop With Coop. I'm your host, Coop. I thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and make sure y'all tune in for the big giveaway that I'm about to drop real soon.
Coop, didn't I tell you to turn that TV on?
Stuff off.
I wish we had more time, bro. How you feel like that?
Some of them don't got the I-4.
Yeah.
I feel like both of y'all are being a little disrespectful with all the respect to the champs thing. You see 2 to 3 people a game trying to block you. People don't understand the impact. Both of those 2 teams, they're not moving me. Because it's about to get real juicy.
And I've had some.
It's about to get juicy.
I've had some. I be like, this shit sucks. And I leave that whole mad.
It's so much shit. Nah, I ain't lie. If the camera get cut off, like all the shit we talking about, that shit was cool. But like,